Yo, Aden, what's poppin'?
What's good, Chief?
It's been a while since we've talked. It's been like through. Holy shit, I'm on fire! Fucking what the hell?
Isn't that a
Oh
way to
my
introduce
god.
the conversation? Hey, how
Oh
you
my
been,
god.
man? You doing well? Oh shit, I'm on fire. I'm burning alive to a crisp.
Welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. I'm Jay the
And
Zoomster.
I'm through the fire and flames today.
Ooh,
So
my favorite.
yeah, a little
So
bit of
as
a
you can see,
topical gamer reference for you.
I off screen, we got some fireproof elixirs, which will be great for today's adventure into Death Mountain.
Yep.
So that'll be epic. If you guys want to know how to make those, basically you need to go talk to Beetle and purchase, I think it was like scorching butterflies. Then just mix it up with any monster part, and there you go.
We bought like
You
3.
now have,
It was relatively cheap, and then we made them together. Wasn't that bad.
and there we go. Now we can endure the flames,
How much time do we have?
so that we don't.
Altogether?
5 minutes. Altogether, like 15 or so.
Okay.
So we got enough time. Well, we have more than enough time, honestly.
Yeah, we're just trying to make our way up to that Goron town, and once we're there, thankfully, it'll be relatively good because we can buy armor there, and we won't have to use
Yep,
these
and
elixirs.
we should have enough rupees to buy said armor as well.
We're sitting
as you
at
can see,
1,000, I
there's a-
believe.
Yeah, 1,049. We lost like I think 100 or so, trading out the stamina.
We got
Beetle
another
for
heart
the,
though.
We did, yeah.
Just
We said we
epic.
were gonna do that, and we did it. I should have waited.
Don't worry about
But
it.
now you're being introduced to this new form of enemies, which are kind of dope. I don't like the fire ones very much. I think I prefer like normal variants because I don't quite like ice variants either. But I think fire variants are fine. I think I prefer them over ice because at least when you're on fire you can still like move.
Right.
Whereas like if you're frozen, it's a little more frustrating. So over here's a shrine. I'm gonna go activate it just so I can warp back to it when I want to do it.
Save us a bit of time. You will have to kill lizard
Yeah.
motherfucker over here.
That'll be fine.
Maybe you'll just bounce into the lava. Wouldn't that be epic?
Oh no, our knight's broadsword. Now we're stuck with two-handed weapons and poking.
Was that our last broadsword?
Yeah, we're out.
Wow.
We're out, bro. For now, at least.
Until Jay finds or buys another one of the two.
Yeah, well, it'll happen. Don't tempt
He
me.
likes his knight's broadswords. What can I say?
Oh shit! Where did you come from, King?
In the lava. He gonna do it again too, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately. And now I'm gonna die because I don't have enough food. I really didn't think this through.
Looks like you can fuck with them though.
Hopefully, if I don't keep missing. All right, what do I got? Why am I got my bow out? I meant to just. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm so dead.
You're not right now. You're fine.
Oh,
And
oh
blood
fuck me!
Did you notice this volcano was getting a little too red for its own good? Like,
I thought so.
what happened to the
I
color
just didn't know what
palette?
was going on.
Saturation looking weird. And
Does that mean he's gonna come right the fuck back?
yeah. But you got the thunder thing out. You can hit him immediately and probably be fine. Or maybe not. Maybe he just stays dead since we just killed him.
Oh, game's nice sometimes.
Oh, but there is some
Oh.
bullshit behind you, so you better hurry. Yeah, fuck him.
What? Oh, motherfucker.
We'll come back for it.
Yeah, I got this dude though.
Okay.
Oh, or not.
Yeah, I didn't think you did. I would have just left him there.
Yeah, we'll come back for that shrine.
He's fine. He's fine. We're fine. We're fine.
That's Aiden's motto for the series: is we're fine.
We're fine. Nothing bad has ever happened during a recording of Breath of the Wild.
Totally not wasting an entire episode.
Never.
Fine.
Never have we ever done that before.
In that's a talus. That is a stone talus right there.
Oh yeah,
Big ass
absolutely.
glowing rock.
Absolutely.
I am trying to avoid him.
I'm glad it didn't get rid of our elixir when we spawned back. It kept it right back at the time
Yeah.
that was over here.
Me
Because that would be
too.
shitty. I know a lot of games that would do that. That'd be like, oh, you died? Well, we're going to take you back and get rid of your elixir that you were already using. Just because.
Please stay still. Please stay still.
Okay. Easy.
I didn't mean to jump. I didn't mean to jump.
Don't worry about it.
That, and you say that, but that dude is gonna start The blood moon's gonna hit too. Yeah, there we go.
I really like how it looks on Death Mountain, actually.
It makes it very red, and it's really scary looking, honestly.
It's scary in normal places, but here especially, it's on point.
Okay, he seems to still be vibing.
He taking a nap.
But if there's anything I remember, is that there's a stone talus here that will fuck you up for climbing. Whether it's specifically that one, I don't remember, but there is one that will do that.
Yeah, I've really gone. I've been up here in this town before, but I've never really like checked out a lot of this area all that much.
This is one of my favorite areas in the game. I think one of the reasons I don't come back to it very much is purely because it's on fire. And wearing that bulky armor is a little frustrating and annoying to me. Someone who likes to, you know, have fashion in this game. And so it's a little frustrating.
You can't even dye red, can you?
Nope.
Duck that ugly metal gray the whole time.
Because for most of this game, oh sweet, you can use these to make fireproof elixirs as well. But for most of this game's like, yeah, you can pick your. I hate when they do that. This game's like, yeah, pick your own outfit. But then sometimes this game's like, except here. Here you must wear certain clothes so you don't die. Which, like, it's cool, I get it. All Zelda games have done that, right? There's the fire tunic in Ocarina, there's the water tunic. I'm used to it. It's still just a little annoying that the one, like, game where they finally give you the ability to, like, wear whatever you want, that they start to do that.
Right.
I guess is my problem. But otherwise, it's fine.
It could be a bit more customizable
Mm-hmm.
with sets like that that are kind of required for areas like that. I mean, like, if you want, you could just have 1,000 elixirs, but that gets tedious, so.
Yeah, it's definitely better to wear that set. But I think, like, the set would be better if, like, there were multiple sets of, like, different variants. Sure, make them cost the same, but, like...
Or just, like,
There you go,
other
it's like-
fireproof suits that don't look like that, right?
Yeah,
Keep it simple.
maybe they're more expensive, right? Maybe you have to upgrade certain... Maybe, like, if you were able to upgrade certain, like, clothing, because you can upgrade clothing. It's like, what if you were able to upgrade clothing to be fireproof? Watch there be a way to do that, because I have not touched upgrading clothing in this game whatsoever. Mainly because it costs 1,000 rupees to wake up one of them bitches.
Oh,
So,
yeah. That fairy thing you
Oh.
gotta do. Oh, classic Death Mountain. They really
Yup.
do be doing this shit.
They're coming from nowhere, too. They're just spawning in.
You're smart with this camera angle. Usually I just like, oh, well, guess it's luck.
Yeah.
I always just feel fucked anytime it happens in other Zeldas. I'm like, well, I guess I'm screwed.
Other Zeldas are harder because the cameras, I feel like, are less, like,
Free
controllable in those. Yeah, this game's camera is really nice.
Oh, we get to see him? I love this design. He's probably my favorite of the Divine Beast.
He's great.
Lizard
I love
motherfucker.
he's really ominous too, climbing over Death Mountain.
Damn.
Damn, look at this dude.
He vibe, man. Shit look epic. I think
Top 10 vibing Divine Beasts. Yeah?
I think it was in the Arlo review or whatever, but he had no idea what the Divine Beasts were. And apparently this motherfucker spends all day climbing around Death Mountain in a circle like that. Apparently he had seen him from far away using the scope, I believe, on Death Mountain before he ever got to this point.
Damn.
I was like, what's that thing on Death Mountain? He looked at him having no idea what the Divine Beast went and went, oh, okay, that's cool. That's really cool.
Well, that's kind of like seeing the Rito Divine Beast in the sky and
Flying
being like,
one,
what
yeah.
is that? What is that floating?
I feel like
flying
he's
thing?
the most
It's-
obvious to see.
Yeah. It's really cool that they're like pre-rendered though too,
Right.
so you can always see them.
They're never just like, they are story things, but you can still see them out in the regular world vibing. And here we are
That's really dope.
in Goron City.
And Boron Biddy.
Goron Biddy. Where do you, in terms of a Zelda race, where do you stand on Gorons? You like them? You hate them? Where are you at on Gorons?
It depends on the game. It depends on the game. Some games they're really dope, and then sometimes they're kind of just hit or miss. I think they're definitely more on the hit or miss side in games like Ocarina, where they kind of just feel like set dressing more than an actual like fully blown race. But I don't know. I definitely enjoy them for the most part. They're really good in Twilight Princess. I really enjoy them there. I think here they're kind of a little in between, like being as good as they are in Twilight, and then being kind of boring like they are in Ocarina.
So like a halfway
They just,
ground.
yeah, they're nothing special in this game, but they're not like Gerudo level, right?
Sure.
To where it's like I just don't care. So they're still entertaining at least.
I think my thing
Do you have-
a lot of the time with Gorons is just like they're cool design wise, I think, but they never quite interest me visually like Zoras and Rito obviously do. Like bird people and fish people are just far cooler than Gorons. I'm sorry.
I think they kind of take like the dumb haha brute
Yeah.
direction too far in some games with the characters.
That's the other thing.
where it's like the only character trait they have is "Oh, we big, we eat rock."
Right. And that can be funny occasionally, but a lot of the time they don't really like use that for very much any interesting ways all the time. And they're a staple in like every Zelda. There's always Gorons. And so I wish they like did a little bit more with them because like shit, we don't even get Rito in every game, right? Like and they do a lot with them. Why can't Gorons be this kind of cool, interesting race half the time?
I agree.
They're better
I mean,
than
we're at
like
like
Hylians, I guess, but that's
yeah.
it's not a high bar.
I mean, we're at and it kind of stands out a lot more in this game too, because we're at like peak Zora in this game. So like, because this is like my favorite that the Zora have ever been.
Zora are wonderful. Rito are wonderful. Goron. Eh.
I mean, and that's not saying much because in other games the Zora have kind of been like Gorons for me, where they're just kind of there, especially in like Twilight. But they're pretty good here. Sidon definitely helps that too.
Yeah. Having interesting
stand out a
characters
bit.
help, right? And they clearly like tried with the champions especially to like give some good representation for each of the races and to like kind of show what a developed version of these characters are. And while I think some of them do that, like Mipha does for the Zoras, I think Daruk, I don't know if he does all that much for Gorons, all things considered.
Daruk, he's one of my favorite champions. I actually like Daruk.
I think he's fine.
I just don't think I don't think I care for the rest of the Gorons themselves. The one thing I really enjoy about Daruk, I don't know, I just like his relationship with Link, the way they show him. Because, like, you know, Mipha was the love interest. Zelda was kind of like that as well, because Link kind of got a little harem going on. And then Rivali was the rival. You have, like, Urbosa kind of as the mother figure of everyone. And then you have Daruk, who kind of just, like, the bro. he the bro of the group. The one who's there, you know, just to chill. And I kind of like that. Because even Link fits into an archetype. He's like the stoic soldier of the group.
Right. They're all stereotypes, like, to be fair.
This should be good.
Yeah. We don't really need the hat all that much. As long as we don't catch on fire. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
At least it is somewhat already red, I will say.
Yeah, it's not like completely screwed. How does it look with the hood on?
What the?
That's not awful.
You just look a little bit more chubby than you normally would.
Yeah.
Link looked like he went to the Golden Corral too many times. That's unfortunate.
Oh man, my broadsword about to break.
Thought we already lost her last broadsword. Where'd you get another one?
Then we died. And so gave me
Oh.
back for a short amount of time.
Damn you.
So there we are.
Keeping the curve.
This I really like the design of Goron City in this game, though. I will say this is the first game to really nail the Goron City design. Because in Ocarina, it's kind of interesting, I guess, but nothing. Yeah, it's just like a cave. Twilight, it's a little bit more interesting, but they kind of go a little weird with the culture of Gorons in Twilight. They're fun. They're still my favorite Gorons they're still my favorite Gorons in general. But, I don't know. I definitely feel like this is the best looking Goron City we've seen.
I like it.
But again,
'cause
it's also the best Zora's
outside.
domain.
It's outside.
Yeah, I love that it's outside.
They're incorporating a bit of the lava and the magma, so there's actually like a bit of color there. You still get like the kind of almost like tribal sort of huts and rocks and cave painting type shit that I really like a lot. And there's even a statue. Statues are nice. That shit's slap.
I agree.
So what are we doing here in Goron City, mister?
So right now, I'm here to buy some freaking stuff. I think these are Goron Spice, so I'll go ahead and buy a couple of these. Because these will be important for seasoning some dishes.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to go ahead and buy some cane sugar as well.
Yes,
Probably all
yes.
Give these guys some business.
Gotta support the economy.
These will be important for here. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy these. How many did he give me? 3, so it's not enough. I'm gonna have to be careful with those. Arrows are like the most overpriced thing in this game.
I
and
think
it's
so.
wild.
Yeah, every time you've gone to buy one, they're like, yeah, it'll be 60 for like 3 of them. And it's like, whoa, okay.
Granted, so long as you play the game correctly, you're never gonna really be out of rupees for too long.
Right.
So you'll be fine.
And we've been doing well as far as our economy is concerned.
Yeah, there's a little cooking pot right there. Let's see if we have anything to cook.
Cook.
I forgot you have to. All right, so we have some rock salt, some sugar cane, some cane sugar, and some that. There's nothing really. We don't really have any food to truly cook. Can we eat any of this? No. So we're gonna need to get some food soon before we go any further, because this place is about to get wild and
Like wild and good or wild and stupid?
like a mixture of 2 of those. So
Oh shit.
let's go
Look at
ahead.
the sun coming in. Heyo.
Look great. So this is what I was talking about, Aiden.
Good lord. 20 rupees. And Goron massage? Oh shit. What'd the massage do? I guess it just heals you.
Yeah. So we're gonna get a Goron massage.
It's kind of hot.
I was gonna go get some food until Mifa's grace kicked in. Look, he's so happy. Look at this guy.
He's so pleased with your stay.
Let's throw in the Goron massage.
What does this shit do? On the top of a hard rock bed. Didn't hurt a bit.
Let's get bed and massage. Let's
Okay.
rest until noon. So let's just get like a couple, an extra 7 or so hours of sleep.
Jay really supporting the economy here.
I'm telling you, I don't know why it just makes me happy.
Oh, here he
Got you
comes.
covered, buddy.
Here he
He's
comes.
so happy. He's so happy.
My man Volcon, dude. Out here killing it in the massage business. He got them magic
Look
mic
what-
hands.
The Gorons here, as far as the people that you talk to, are fun. I like them calling you brother all the time. It's really entertaining to see how they do that. There we go. 3 extra hearts and an extra stamina wheel.
Wow. It's pretty high society right there. Volcon did do a good job.
A traveler, perfect. Hey, why don't you stay here and rest your weary head? Will do. See, this is what I was talking about.
Now you gotta make a big deal
We
about
got a customer coming through. Look, he's so happy.
it.
Hey.
Hey.
I figured I'd show that off before, because I was talking about that a couple episodes ago. They're so happy to have a customer, and it's wholesome. The Gorons are pretty wholesome in this game. They're nice individuals. I appreciate that.
Agree.
So we're going over here to catch this geyser up.
We're gonna go over
And then we're
here,
gonna go
jump
over
into the
here.
lava, and burn to a crisp. Then the game's gonna be over. That's kind of
Tell
exciting.
me that doesn't sound fun, Aiden.
I don't know. Being incinerated to death in lava kind of sounds like one of the worst ways to go. I mean, if my boy Anakin can do it, I could probably do it, but still, you know, it's a bit of a mess. I have to say.
Let's
Ooh,
go ahead and peep this shrine.
another shrine.
The Shea Mosa shrine. I wanted to at least get one shrine done this episode, even if that last one
Because the other one got lizard cocked.
that last one didn't exactly pan out in our favor.
The joys of night. There are many joys of night, like recording Breath of the Wild.
Consistently after midnight.
Yeah. I've been waking up at 4 p.m. every day. I'll watch a couple of videos, eat dinner, shower, edit some game club here and there. And then by the time I can do anything else, it's already midnight. And Jay's like, oh, you want to record Breath of the Wild? I'm like, yeah, I kind of do want to record Breath of the Wild. You do got some arrows, thank goodness. Hit that thing.
Some fire arrows too for later in the mission when it gets to the point where we're gonna probably need fire arrows.
Because we always do.
Alright, let's pick up this awesome barrel and let's place this awesome barrel down and go through this awesome door.
To more.
Let's go open this awesome chest. We're just being positive, my dude.
Everything
Stone slasher.
is awesome. Not for you, though. No stone
Now that you
smasher
mention
for
it,
you.
it is pretty funny how the chest just closes. It's like, nope, bye.
Just the fact that it knows that your inventory is full, and we don't actually see Link shut it. It just feels like it has a mind of its own.
I agree.
Something about that's just very funny to me.
Boop. Boop.
I'm just noticing like how much of a badass we've grown into in this past week. We're not even 20
Right?
episodes in, and look how different we look comparatively.
It's insane. Oh,
You got spooked by the other one.
I did.
Oh, but you got him. Fuck him. Do it again. Do it again.
See, if I wasn't wearing the Hylian shield right now, we'd be oofed. There we go. Dead.
Epic.
Alright, sweet.
Frick all
That's
y'all.
the easiest way to take care of guardians too.
Without ancient arrowing and spending a lot of valuable resources and time.
Oh hell yeah, Rupee!
No, Ruby.
Ruby. Eat my ass.
No, Ruby. So a lot of y'all want to know about my thoughts on the gym economy. Well, pretty complex. Gotta say.
So one of you asked why I hate the military. I don't hate the military.
I don't think this does anything.
So one of you asked my thoughts on E3 being canceled. And to be honest, I'm quite happy with it.
I see this as a win.
What if what do I do?
I'm not sure exactly.
What do
Thinking
what do I do?
this gear operates off maybe like a bomb or some shit, and that'll move it. But I'm not sure why you
Mayhaps.
want to move it. You know, I'm not sure what moving it does.
No bomb. It just don't move.
Okay, maybe it's for later. Maybe you just gotta find a way up.
Maybe I leave shrine. Is that a ramp over there? Is that a staircase?
A wheelchair accessible
see.
ramp in the shrine?
Okay. My depth perception made this look like a part of the wall. Look at this shit. I thought it was just a wall design. Alright, I feel stupid now. Which isn't the first time in the series that I felt, oh, a key. Hell yeah, this is one of those dungeons. Awesome.
This is a common feeling in the series of Jay feeling dumb for no reason.
Well, it's not necessarily for no reason. I'm doing quite stupid things.
Those things
And I just so happen to
rather
feel
funny.
stupid. little bit
Or
funny.
rather hilarious, and then it'll head to the gear once you break down the door.
Yes.
Let's see it. Hit it
Things
up,
are
hit it up.
starting to come together now.
Push that bitch in there. Run. Epic,
This is
bro.
probably the key right here.
And the key will lead us to the homie.
Yep. The best shrines are the ones that confuse you for a little bit, I think.
This is a really
The
good
ones
shrine.
where you're stumped. I really like this one in hindsight. At first, for a second, I was a little like, what the fuck do I do? But then once I figured it out, I was like, okay, there we go.
I'm glad we showed off to one of these leaves ones because we weren't able to last time because we didn't have the gear.
Yeah, but I meant to make sure, I wanted to make sure to buy some fire arrows. Fortunately, now we're out of those, so we're just gonna have to do this the natural way.
Right. This has got to be like the last major puzzle, though, I assume.
It is, yeah.
Then this will kind of be the last little thing. We put the barrel there, and then we're good. Epic. The shrine slaps.
Oh. I think so.
So you mentioned it earlier about like E3 being canceled. We kind of just figured out the news today. By the time you're hearing this, like
You've probably heard of the news.
it'll
already.
probably already be reported, or they actually decided to go through with it and they're just retarded.
Yeah, we don't know.
Right. But either way, what do you? I'm pretty happy about it. You're pretty happy about it. But I guess for like everybody at home, it's probably confused as to why we feel that way.
Mhm.
So you might need to explain me and you
So-
and Zach's beef with E3 as a whole.
I will be honest first before we talk about the beef. I think E3 being canceled for me personally is kind of bittersweet because on one hand, I'm happy it's canceled because I never liked watching the events. On the other hand, I think I'm just a little upset because it was cool to have everybody in our community in Discord together
Mm-hmm.
for like 1 week just to watch some shit and then collectively get pissed off about it.
Right.
So it is going to be a little weird not having that this year.
It was the Avengers for our Discord, right? Everybody came together
Yeah.
to shit collectively on one thing.
Like, I get not streaming it, and I get that being a hassle, but I didn't do that, so I guess I don't really have too much of a beef with it. But on the other hand, I'm glad that we don't have to watch anything.
Absolutely.
So, if in case you didn't know, the past 3 years since like 2017, Zach, Eden, Marjak, Parker,
Mhm.
Kyle,
Yep.
Damien.
That's the first time I
and-
remember meeting Marjak was one of those E3 ones.
Yeah, Patient, Calfro.
Everybody.
Everyone just comes together and we just watch E3. And again, that's why I say it's kind of bittersweet because I like that. But like on the other hand, I don't know if I want to watch another PC gaming show because E3 bad.
Right.
E3 actually bad.
I think the idea of everybody getting together to watch E3 has a lot of potential for a lot of stuff, but unfortunately the past 3 or so years, 2 or 3 years roughly, one, it's a lot of work. There's like multiples of these shows daily, and you got to be up for like long hours of time to like sit through all of them and live stream them, and it can get very boring if there's not a game or not a series that you're interested in, or even a company that you're not very interested in. And so you just end up wasting a lot of time. And I think in our case, we not only watched all of them, but we also did discussion podcasts on them and all that sort of shit. So like when E3 came around, those 3 days of E3, like that week of E3, I was pretty much wiped out. All my energy was waking up to see the stream, talking about said conference and the discussion, and then it would be like midnight or whatever, and I barely would have eaten, and I would have been angry at the world. And that just happens for 4 days every year. Some of them were occasionally good, and some of them were occasionally funny. Most of them were awful.
Yeah, and that's just the problem. It's just like they're not fun most of the time.
Yeah.
And it's frustrating to just sit there and just watch a dumb fucking game conference that's probably not going to announce anything new because a lot of games just bring the same shit every year.
Yep.
So it's just not fun. And if you like E3, because I've seen a lot of people there are a few people bummed out on Twitter about this.
And that's fair.
And that's fair if you like E3.
More power to them. I think for us, we had just gotten to the point where like we were a bit more like cynical on it, and I think for good reason, because a lot of those shows are either advertisements showing us shit we already know, and major announcements not being all that major of an announcement. It just felt like E3 at one point in time was the place to get all the gaming news and coverage. But nowadays, it just feels like we're lucky to get 1 or 2 really good announcements, and the rest of the time spent is just wasted. So, yeah. That's why we're particularly kind of happy, because it means we won't have to, like, sit through a lot of that mediocrity. But I think you're right in the sense that, like, I will kind of miss the getting together and all that sort of stuff and clowning on it. But at the same time, like, I'm going to be glad to have my sleep back for a couple of those days. Because E3 is exhausting. And that's not even counting the podcast I would do by myself and the videos I used to do on the solo channel after the fact. These hour-long fucking videos. And live tweeting. We did live tweeting, too.
For no reason.
Just a fucking mess. Just a mess.
Yeah, I get you. And I'm on one hand excited for it as well. To not have E3.
Epic.
What a great closing discussion for the episode, though. We are done with this week's episode of... Oh, I'm sorry. Of Breath of the Wild.
He's about to fist.
Finally have... I have the full Firebreaker armor outfit. It looked so dorky and ugly, but I got it.
You sure did.
And because it will get hotter the more we get into Death Mountain, so...
Hi.
Again, thank you all for watching this week's episode. We made a decent bit of progress. We got to Goron City. And we're going to, in the next episode, progress further through and find Yunobu and make our way to Varudania. So,
Divine Beast.
thank you all for watching.
Get hype.
Hope you have a great day. I'll
Bye.
see you all later.